Good evening, YouTube friends. It is me, KL Armenia, for another exciting character drawing. Last time we did a video, we drew the one and only Buzz Bunny. It was very fun. It was a lot of fun to draw. If you want to see the video, or if you want to check out any of the other art videos that I've done, you may do so in my YouTube channel. If you like the channel and you want to subscribe, please, you can do so there as well. For tonight, we're gonna take it back to Disney, and we're actually gonna draw one of the most famous fairies that you know. You may know because of my shirt, but if you don't, well, it's not the most famous. I will still say the Tooth Fairy would be more famous in this one, but I'm talking about Tinkerbell. So we're gonna draw a little art piece of Tinkerbell tonight. So if you want to follow along, grab your paper, grab a pencil, pen, markers, or whatever you got, and just try it, and let's get to it. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, guys. Let's get ready to do this. I got my pencil, paper, erasers. I think we might actually need the eraser today. We're doing a character that's a little harder today, so we're gonna do Tinkerbell, which is gonna be fun to draw. All right, so we're gonna start off like we always do. We're gonna do a little circle. All right. Then we're gonna do a line across the middle, but it's gonna come out outside of the circle, like so. Down here, we're gonna do a little mark that is gonna show. It's gonna show where her chin's gonna be. Then you want to do a line going across, which is going to show the bottom of her eyes, where her eyes are going to be. And then the top, which is going to show her eyebrow line. And then Tinkerbell's hair comes all the way down, so with the hairline. We're gonna do the nose, where her nose is gonna be, and then her mouth. And then you're gonna wanna sound like this, for her cheek, where you want her cheeks to be. If they come out a little bit too round, that's fine. You can shape it however you think they'll look good. And then up. Okay. And then we're gonna do the nose. I always start off with a little circle where I want the nose to go for the bottom shape of the nose. Like that. Then it's gonna do a little down and something like that. The little circle, you can erase it after. something like that. Once you got the angle of the nose correctly, you can erase. You can erase how. Alright. Then from the top of her nose, right here, from the side, I'm gonna do Tinkerbell has very long, beautiful eyelashes. And just letting you guys know, I will be giving you guys some amazing facts about Tinkerbell later on. If you guys are interested, if you guys like it, or if you think that you don't want to hear facts about the cartoons that I'm drawing, please let me know in the comments. I just thought that is something nice to do while I'm drawing, so we're not in silence or Alright, so I think I got both eyes. Then from on top of the unibrow, so we're gonna do one of her hair is gonna come down, but from the top of her unibrow bone, we're gonna have one of the eyebrows, and then the other one. We're gonna do, she's gonna look mad. If you remember correctly, Tinkerbell was always very jealous of Wendy. She was a very jealous fairy. So some of the facts I'm gonna be given to you guys is gonna be about who created her and where she came from, and some facts about her. So we're gonna do the bottom lip. We're gonna do the lips. We're gonna do the ear, which is gonna be behind one of the veins from her hair. And then her head, her other. Alright, got that face pretty good. So again, you can shape the face however you think. She had more of a round face. All right, good so far. So a little trick, you want to see if the eyes are aligned and are good with each other. You can put it against the light. You can put it against the light and turn the paper backwards like this against the light. And then actually this works. You can see if the eyes are aligned or if there's something that just doesn't look right. All right, let's continue on. So for the head, for the hair, I'm just gonna do it really quick, and then you can fix it when you're doing the shading on it. Then you can add little details or fix whatever it is you don't like about your drawing. Just make sure you fix it before you actually add that ink to it, because then it'll be too late. Sorry guys for the moving, but today we are gonna erase this a little bit. These are drawings that I don't do every day. But if you want to get good at drawing, you got to do stuff that you don't do every day. Still don't like it, the shape of it. So this is the easiest way to do this, is just do the basic, like I mentioned, do the basic and then just go back to it and fix it after. Alright, so we're going to continue on. Then right here we have where the neck's going to go. this way. It's gonna go down. So we're gonna go. We got one hand going down. We have the other one right behind it. And this one's gonna come down just about there. And then we're gonna do the elbow. And it's gonna come like this. Okay. She's gonna have her arms crossed. She's mad. I'm gonna erase this one back here. Those are lines that I'm not gonna need later on. And then from here, it's gonna come down and it's gonna be her dress and it's gonna go down like this. We're just gonna over here, her arm's gonna go like this. Sometimes I'm a very messy artist. All right, so right here we're gonna actually her hands are gonna come, her hands from this side are gonna come down here. Her dress is gonna be, and then from here let's just pretend her body's going like this and like that. It's pretty much just a, it's a big, just a line going like this. pretty much an S line, going like that. Then we're gonna draw one of the legs, and then the other one right in front of it. Sometimes you gotta get it eye level to you just to see how it's going. Got the leg coming up this way, just like that. Let's bring it out a little bit more. She had long legs. And bring it down. And then we're gonna bring the other one. Gonna come down here. I'm actually gonna bring out that leg a little bit more. Told you we were gonna be erasing a lot today. So. This leg gonna come out. All the way out here. And it's gonna come down. And this one is gonna come in and do like this. What I like about Tinkerbell and the way that she was drawn is that she was drawn, it was just one smooth line. It was just a smooth line. So kind of like an ass, pretty much just your basic shapes. So then we got this one coming up, and then the other leg behind her coming up here, coming up behind and around the front like that. And then we got her feet over here, and her other feet is gonna be down there. All right. gonna give you guys a little bit of the facts. Well, I'll give you a little bit of time in case you're following along. You can catch up. All right, so Tinkerbell was she first appeared in the play Peter Pan in 1904. The creator of the play and the character was Sir J.M. Barrie. They also have a movie, if you guys ever seen it, or if you're interested in learning about the history a little bit. They got a movie called Finding Neverland that stars Johnny Depp. And is about the creator, how he created Peter Pan, how Peter Pan was created. It's a beautiful movie. As I'm giving you these facts, I'm fixing up my lines a little bit. She has her second arm with part of her hands coming in front of her, and then her dress comes here, and then it goes down up here. And we're gonna do her that she's sitting down on top of something. And then her second leg is gonna be behind that one, and it's gonna come down. It's gonna be like that. All right, she has appeared in multiple shows, movies, and plays, but her most famous one is the 1953 Disney classic, Peter Pan. Tinkerbell has got her name because in the original story, she was a fairy who fixed pots and kettles, just like a tinsmith or a tinker. I do apologize, guys, if you hear my bird behind me. That it's really cold outside tonight. It's like in the 40s over here, and I don't want nothing to happen to my buddy there, so he has to be in here with me, and he makes noise, so I do apologize. Maybe he'll appear in one of my videos one day. So my daughter also wants to appear in one of my videos, so most likely in my next video she's gonna be joining me. She's 9 years old and she loves to draw. We're gonna see what we're gonna draw, or it might just be an extra video that I do for you guys. So we did, these are her slippers. They have like this little cotton ball looking thing in the top of the slipper. So that's what that is over there. That. And then down here, let's see what we can come up with. Here maybe. So if I'm not mistaken, guys, the artist who drew Tinkerbell for Peter Pan, if I'm not mistaken, is no one other than Mark Davis. Don't hold me out to that one because you know what, I'm not too sure. But I believe it was Mark Davis, the one who drew Tinkerbell for the movie. So we're gonna do what looks like the top of a bottle. And she's just sitting there chilling. Mad, probably a Wendy. That bird's probably asking what am I doing? Alright. Oh, what this looks like is not on top of a bottle. Yeah, let's make it the top of the bottle, it's fine. It's one of my daughter's favorite characters. So I've been doing Bugs Bunny, Mickey, and all that. So I just wanted to do a character that will be for her. So when I'm done with this, most likely I'll give it to her so she can put it up in her room. If you guys ever want some of these art pieces, just let me know. We can work something out where I can send it to you, or we'll see what we'll do. All right. So we're gonna do this to make these things look a little fluffy in the bottom of her where her shoes are. There we go. I do use reference for this, but I add my own little twist on it sometimes. So if you see that it doesn't look exactly like it does in the movie, I do apologize. Alright, I'm gonna take a little minute, rest my hand for a minute, and you know, I'll do it in a minute. Let me see if I can just finish with that penciling part, and then I'll take my little minute to rest my hand and to get a drink after. So there you go, we got the hair. So now we're gonna do those fairy wings that she has. Those long fairy wings. And do one here. It's gonna come off the page. Right there. The fairy wings kind of look like a teardrop. It's the best way I can describe it. And then in the bottom, it's gonna be like a little egg shape, half of an egg shape. And then remember, they're transparent, so you can see through them. So you're gonna still want to draw another line inside of this one, and it's gonna be her second. She has like 4 wings, so it's gonna be like the 2 long ones, which are these. That look like kind of like teardrops. And then down here, we're gonna add another one that's gonna come around like this, and it's gonna be her wing in the back. So that's how it's gonna look. There you go. That kind of looks more like Tinkerbell right now. Alright guys, I think I'm done with the actual line work. So Tinkerbell. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little minute. Let me bring up those questions for you. Those fun facts. In the original play, Tinkerbell, I think she did that as well in the movie, but in the original play it was actually she communicated with tinkling of a bell. It was a bell sound. So the actress will ring the bell every time that she was supposed to be talking. I don't remember if in the Peter Pan movie, the Disney version, she did that too. Alright, so here's a fun fact. I actually didn't know this. Tinkerbell, she is known for her her pixie dust, correct? But it wasn't. And you know, if you go to the Disney parks, pixie dust is everything over there. But did you know that in the original play, it was just called fairy dust? That it wasn't until Walt Disney's version of Peter Pan that Walt Disney came up with the name pixie dust. There's a little fun fact for you guys. Yep. Another one is the very first Tinkerbell merchandise that was sold at the Disney park. It was a glow-in-the-dark wand. But if you remember correctly, in the 1953 movie, the Peter Pan cartoon, she never even had a wand. Yep. Yep. I guess that's pretty much all they could do for a fairy at that time. To have some merchandise of the movie. Alright, so we're going to start with the inking. With the inking, I got my microns. I love these microns. I want to use number 2, 0.2 micron. I like to use a smaller one for the face, just because it's more fine and you will have less chance of mistakes. Alright, so now we have, that was her eyebrow. Now I'm gonna do her eyes. Sorry guys, I like to turn my paper. So we got the eyelashes. And we got the pupil. The eye. Go. Again, you can hold it up to the light. Then I'll bring it down for the nose. We got the mouth. Now we're gonna actually do the shading. Bring it around. There we go. We got the bottom part of the face. And then in the back, we're gonna bring out the neck and the ear back here. Here, we're gonna start on the hair. There you go. We got the bun in the back. The hair bun. And then we have the front of the hair. There you go. We got her face. I'm gonna get the smaller micron, which is 0.5. I'm gonna do a little line under the eyes. Just, and then we're gonna bring in here. There's gonna be the top of her dress, with her arm coming around. Just like that. The back, her back right here, and then her dress meets the back like that. And we have the front of the dress that is gonna get cut off by her back of her arm, the other arm. Just like that. Her dress, and then we're gonna her hand. It's gonna come down. And then the bottom is gonna be her dress down here. And then her dress is gonna fold down because her leg's gonna be there sitting down. And then her back. Then it's gonna come out. Her leg. The bottom of her leg. Just like that. And then if it's not correct and it's not Mark Davis, the one who did Tinkerbell, please let me know. I do know that Frank Thomas was one of the animators for Captain Hook in that movie, and Ollie Johnson was the animator for Mr. Smee. Yeah, I think that's his name, Smee. Every time I say Mr. Smee, I just hear Captain Hook screaming, "Smee, help me! Save me!" Or that he is Captain. That used to be one of my favorite movies as a kid. Live action of the Tinkerbells that have been around, I think Julia Roberts actually was the best one. When she did that movie, the Hook movie, I think she was an amazing Tinkerbell. One of my favorite Robin Williams movie. The new live action movie that was on the Disney Plus. It got mixed reviews, but I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty good. I know there was some mixed reviews on it, but I didn't think it was a bad movie. I will be doing Peter Pan later on, and so is Captain Hook and Mr. Smee, because I love those characters. But like I had said, my daughter, she wanted me to draw something that was for her, and she loves Tinkerbell, so she wanted me to put it in her room. So just like every parent knows, you do whatever your kid wants. Don't say it. Don't. If you girls are watching this, no, we don't. We're still in control. All right. So I finished with the inking. So now we're gonna do the coloring. Sorry, want to get a little drink. While I'm looking for the colors. Yeah, I don't learn. I'm sorry. I should already know what colors I'm gonna give, but I don't. So while I'm looking for the colors, please don't go anywhere. If you need to catch up, if you're following along, you need to catch up. I'm gonna leave it right up here so you guys can catch up. Okay. And I'm gonna read you some more fun facts about Tinkerbell. Got a couple more. So, you know, when you go to the Disney park, they have the fireworks at the end. And then, you know, Tinkerbell comes down flying from the top of the Mickey Mouse castle. Alright, we got her face down. So Tinkerbell comes down flying from the castle. And everybody's right before the fireworks. So, fun fact, that tradition started in 1961. And it was started in Disneyland. And the performer who played Tinkerbell in 1961, it was a Hungarian-born circus performer. She was a circus performer. Her name was Tiny Klein. And the amazing thing is, she was 71 years old when she did this. At that time, she was 71 years old. I wish I could do stuff like that. Or be brave enough to do stuff like that when I'm 71. I don't think I'm brave enough to jump from Cinderella's castle right now. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't Cinderella's castle. It was Disneyland. So that was Sleeping Beauties. But Disney World does it now. I don't know who it is that they do it now, but... So there's also a legend, a little legend going around that she was modeled after Marilyn Monroe. And to tell you the truth, I kind of thought that too because she looks like her. She kind of looks like her. But no, that is incorrect. In reality, the person she was modeled after, her name was Margaret Carey. She was a voice actress back in the day. Use this one. Dress, we got that. It's gonna be very right for the eyes. We're gonna give her blue. She has blue eyes. Yeah, these are good. Two, so we got the dress, her skin, and the eyes. We're gonna do very light on gray for the wings. I guess the wings are transparent, so let's see how we can do that. I'm gonna do a little bit of that gradient and shading on the white, and then the wings. Sorry guys, I know this is the part that takes the longest, and I do apologize. I will get better at this and actually have everything. So, one day. Alright, I think I got all the colors I need right now. Then for the rest. Again, if you guys do subscribe to my channel and like my channel, and you guys want to give me a character that you guys would like to see, I can put it in there and see what we can come up with. All right, so let's get started. Oh, of course. And I forgot one of the most important colors. Her hair. Her yellow blonde hair. Her beautiful blonde hair. Yeah. We're gonna do these two. Alright, so we got our colors. Again, yes, these are my wife's markers. I did get permission from her to use it, so I'm not using it without her permission. I'm gonna move this out of the way really quick, guys, because I don't want to shake the table. So I'm gonna erase it somewhere else. I'm still here. If you like, you can erase any lines that you don't want. Go. I don't go too crazy on the erasing, but it does look much better. Alright, so where should we start? I think I'm gonna actually start with the hair. Let's start with the hair. So we're gonna erase a little bit of the lines of the hair. Alright. So we're gonna start with her hair. There's been so many different incarnations of Tinkerbell. We've had her with dark hair, red hair. I think Julia Roberts' character had Tinkerbell with red hair. But I always go back to the one I grew up watching, which was the Walt Disney version. They were all good in my book. But we got the hair. So if you hear any screaming out in the background, My neighbors, they sound like they're watching the playoff games and the NFL games. And from time to time, you hear screaming. Sounds like they're doing that backyard. It's cold. It's too cold for that. But what am I talking about? I always do it during the Super Bowl. But the Super Bowl is different than just any playoff game. But I wanted to do a video today because tomorrow I'm gonna be busy sitting down watching my Green Bay Packers play. Yes, I am sorry if you're not, but I am a Green Bay Packer fan. Go Packers. We play the Cowboys tomorrow. We will see. Here we go. We got her hair done. Let me set these aside. So I'm done with those. Now we're gonna do let's do the blue for her eyes. Do a little darker. I think it went a little bit too light. Boom. Then I'm gonna get it again with that. I'm gonna get it with the micron. I'm gonna do this part again. Alright. Now let's do this skin tone. a part of the face. Now we're gonna do the face. So again, guys, remember me with shadows. I do it as I think that they look good. I don't have professional training. I didn't go to school for art. I just grabbed a pencil one day. I think I was okay. It wasn't one day. It was a while ago. I was about maybe 4 years old when I started drawing. Never stopped. A little shading on the bottom of the leg, just like that. Alright. Alright, so we've done her skin, her hair, her eyes. Let's get let's get her dress done. And let's see how we're gonna do the wings. So I like that one. These are I'm just giving it one more test to all the greens that I liked. See which one I like the best. It's very dark, so let's go with these. Alright guys, and for the last little I do apologize sometimes if you Alright guys, I do apologize. My camera cut off on me in the middle of filming. So I went down with the dress. You guys didn't miss too much. So then we're just going to finish up with the dress. So just in case you guys didn't hear, my last fun fact about Tinkerbell is that she was actually a Disney princess, considered a Disney princess, but then they thought that she was too awesome to be a part of a Disney princess, so they thought that she deserved something on her own. So she became the first of the Disney fairies. Became the first of the Disney fairies. So we have the other foot. And now let me do this down here, which is going to be for, it's more of just a background that I'm doing, but I wanted her to be sitting on something, so it's like a top of a bottle or whatever you guys want to make it. Whatever you guys want to make it, if you want to make it a bottle, or if you want to There we go. We got that part. We're gonna do a little bit of shading. Then for the bottom, thinking about doing like a little gray. Gonna be gray for the bottom. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. The coloring for the background. I don't know about you guys, but I do like it when my background color, it doesn't look perfect as long as the main character or the focus of your painting does. It kind of gives it a little artsy, a little sketch look to it. I do like that part. And there you go. We got the back. If you go over a part that you've already colored, that's fine too. It just gives it a little, like for instance, if I go over the brown with the gray, it's just gonna give it a little shadow look to it. So it's not gonna harm it. There we go. Now we're gonna do a little bit for the wings. The wings, we're just going to, just to show you that they're there, I'm gonna do a little gray. A little gray for the wing. And this part is actually white, just to give it a little darker color under the chin. There you go. It gives it that little shadow look to it. For the wings, I want to do also a little of the blue. Just like that, just to give it a little color to it. Alright guys, I think we are good. I'm gonna get it with the white now. Just add a little, I guess that's where her shine's coming from. A little kind of lines for the wings. I know you guys can't see it, but if you guys want to do that to it. And we're just, with the yellow, we're just gonna do it around the paper. And get that 0.5. We're just going to do like a little light Twinkle. I always like to do something to the background. I don't like to leave it plain. When I start having a little bit more time, I'm gonna start painting the backgrounds. I'm getting a little bit more used to doing videos when my phone doesn't cut off in the middle of it. But so there you go, a little pixie dust. All right, so there you go, guys. We got Tinkerbell, and remember, always get a pen that works, and then sign your artwork. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for staying with me tonight, and for drawing along if you did. This is Tinkerbell, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, see you later.